Shido Ryusei is one of the best characters and one of the best players in Blue Lock. This character is the definition of unhinged, unusual, or whatever you wanna call it. At the same time, he's also the coolest player that you're ever going to see on the football field. Today we'll discuss his abilities, his character, and also the reason why I think he's written perfectly. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, but only if you enjoy. You can also let me know in the comment what you think about Shido's character, and you can also give me a request for any video you want. It can be a character, a weapon, a concept, or anything. Let's not waste any more time, let's get into this. So first thing first, Shido's main ability is his extreme special awareness, which is a bit different from the regular special awareness that a lot of players have. His is only focused on scoring goals, which is the main thing that explains his scoring ability in the penalty area. Combining this awareness with his drive shot, which allows him to shoot in any position, creates a scary monster that can score a goal whenever he wants to. His reflexes and his great physicality are nothing to be played with. Shido is also one of the only players in Blue Lock to reach flow. Now that we're done talking about his abilities, we need to talk about his character, as he's completely different from the rest. Unlike everybody else, Shido is unable to spark any chemical reaction with anybody from the Blue Lock project. Players like Rin and Isagi that are able to create one with literally anybody were unable to connect with him. The most surprising part about this is that Shido and Rin played so many games together, and during all those games, Shido did not manage to make one chemical reaction with anybody else. Which is insane because Rin was the top scorer with an average of 2.5 goals, while being able to connect with every single player. Shido had the second highest amount of goals by himself, above everybody else from the top 6 that were working with their teams. Rin and Shido's dynamic is crazy because they are so good that they are able to just score goals while fighting each other. But this is a story for another video. All that aside, Shido has the potential to be better than Rin only if he has people to connect with him, which he didn't have, which is the one thing that puts Rin above him. Ever since his introduction, he was only able to connect with one player, and that player was Itoshi Sai, a genius that also couldn't connect with anybody else, but for a different reason. While Shido has a very selfish playstyle, which is very hard to connect with, Itoshi Sai is simply too good for the rest of the players. So somebody like Shido that has actual talent and can actually receive his best passes is the best thing he can ask for. But first, let me give you some context. For the Blue Lock vs Japan U20 game, Itoshi Sai was supposed to play for Japan's team. Very unsatisfied of that team, he asked to have one player from Blue Lock. That one player being Shido Ryusei. Even though he couldn't work with anybody, Sai saw the potential in him and had to ask him to be on his team. Because of Oliver Aiku and Japan's pride, the Demon did not play in the first half. Only in the second half, which means 45 minutes, he managed to score 2 goals, which is the most goals scored in that game. And those 2 goals were not goals that anybody could have scored. First thing first, they were highly contested, but he was also in a very uncomfortable position, making it even more impressive. To lock him down, it took a Rio copying the U20's defense. Even though Rio was doing a great job, he needed help from the likes of Rin, Isagi, or Gagamaru. As we're getting close to the end of the game, with a score tied 3-3, Rin manages to defeat Sai the one time it actually counts, allowing Isagi to score that goal to save his team and save Japan's football. But Sai took the blame for that action, and he admitted that if he managed to get the ball to Shido, it would have been another goal. Now we need to talk about the most beautiful goal in the story, the Big Bang Drive. This is the product of Shido's flow. So as I said before, Shido's reflexes are insane. The best plays he made with Sai were based off him and Sai reacting to their opponents and to each other. Normally, the way they went about it to begin with was always going to fail, but they always found a way to adjust to each other and change their play last second. This part is no different. As Sai passed him the ball, Rio was still marking him. So he capitalized off of the distraction created by Sai's pass to get himself free. Gagamaru, knowing that Shido would not miss if he got into the penalty area, makes the risky but smart decision to completely get out of his zone in order to stop Shido from shooting the ball, which was a great clear that completely caught Shido off guard. After that clear, everyone thought that it was over and that they would have to restart the attack from the beginning. But the Demon gets a weird sensation, like he could still feel the goal behind him. He then proceeds to leap into the air and hit the cleanest bicycle kick and scores a goal from that far. To this day, this is still the best goal in the series, except maybe Nagi's 5-shot revolver. In my opinion, Shido's is still better, but Nagi's one is not that far behind. What do you think about Shido, and who was your favorite player in the U20 game? Let me know that in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe, but only if you enjoyed. I will see you all next time, and peace.